Landro, the leading play analyzer.
Welcome back to the Getting Started video series for Landro. This video is on playing back your videos and also on tagging the important segments of video within that video. Let's get started. Let's look at our video folder, and you can see here that we are looking at my folder, and I have quite a few videos in this folder, and I can click on any one of the thumbnails and they will actually show right up in the player. So we're going to click on this marriage therapy video, and we're going to click on it and go right into our player. I'm going to pause the player for right now so we can have more focus on what we're doing. This timeline shows you that you can play. This allows you to jump from one important video segment to another. So this will jump to the next segment, and this will drive you back to the previous segment. Now, what is a segment? A segment of video is like a highlight within that video. It can be a 3-second portion of video or a minute video, whatever you like it to be. And we're going to show you how to tag that in a minute, but I've already tagged a certain amount of videos here. You can see anywhere there's a red slash or bar across horizontally is a segment I've already marked. This one's called summarizing. And you can see right here as I highlight that one's called rapport, developing rapport. And if I just click on that, it will jump to that portion of video and indicate what that segment is right above it, as you see here. Now, as you see, I've already tagged some important parts of the video, and I'm going to go to this last one I did and review it. And I can review it in what we call our play tab up here. Play, again, is short for playback segments. We call it plays for short. And it's a segment of video that could be 3 seconds or several minutes long. It's up to you. And you can see I've already tagged these videos and named them. So we normally will default name them highlights. Highlight 1, highlight 2, highlight 3, and so on and so forth. And then I can go back in and really give it a name if I wish. You don't have to, because the highlights are important as well. So let's show you how we do that. To the left here, you can see this is our tagging button right here. It's a green light that says start your tag when you're ready. So as you're watching the video, you will click that button. Let's try that now. So let's go down to the play button, and it'll begin playing the video. And as you see important spots in the audio that you want to tag, you just click the tag button, and it will begin counting. And this is counting in seconds. So you can see there's about 5 or 6 seconds. And it will keep counting and say, okay, we're finished with that. And let's click the red stoplight, and it will stop that video from being tagged at that spot. So we have a new highlight here. It's called highlight 6, as you can see when I hover over it. So we can go to another portion of the screen here and keep playing the video. And you can push your play button and keep playing that video, or your space bar will continue playing that video. Either way, space bar or push the play button. And as we're watching again, we'll push the tagging button, and it will begin tagging. When I'm ready, I can push the stop. Now, if you have a touch screen, you can use a touch screen to stop it with that tagging button, or you can use your mouse as well. And you can see now I have tagged 2 different segments. And since I've already named the other segments, this continues to create the default highlights. And this one happens to be number 6 in that chronological order of the video. And if I want to rename highlight 6 to something else, I can edit that tag and give it a new name up here. And we're going to call this one open-ended question. And we'll just call it open-ended for now. And I'm going to copy that, cut and paste that, and I'm going to copy that into this area called comments. And when I do that, it'll allow me to, if I click this, it'll allow me to display that comment over top the video. It's really a neat thing to look at as you're watching the video. You can see that that play is going to be on open-ended questions, as you can see there. And we can update that, and now that highlight 6 was labeled 7. Now you can do the same thing with highlight 7. Give it a name as well, and you're ready to go. Now some areas you may want to, your supervisor or your director may add play tags that they use in your curriculum. And all you have to do then is click them here, and instead of typing, and they will be loaded up into your highlight area. Now we didn't rename that highlight, so we can go back in and rename that highlight, like maybe basic skills. And then we can actually copy that into our comments, and now it would display basic skills on top of that video when we get there. So you'll see the last video we created was a tag right in this area here that says basic skills. And that's all there is to it. This bottom section is called a play analyzer section. This is probably the most powerful part of the video. What we do is we index all of the similar highlights within the video, like all of the closed-ended questions. We index and we go through the video searching out the number of open-ended questions. In this case here, you see there's only 2 in that whole video, and there was 2 closed-ended questions. And if I click on that, it will play those 2 closed-ended questions one after another without me searching for it. So this is a summary of all the videos highlights that are similar, so that we can see maybe the best examples, 3 or 4 examples of open-ended questions that I ask throughout that video, or any of the things you're studying. And that's all there is to tagging your videos and playing them back. So enjoy your Landro and tagging the most important parts of the videos, so you can get smarter a whole lot quicker than ever before, watching videotape or actually watching a digital file that is not smart. When we highlight and tag these videos with metadata, they become very smart videos that can help us get a whole lot better, faster.
Landro, the leading play analyzer.